Hi, good morning and welcome. Sorry we a little technical issue there, but now we are live. What you missed was Brookland scoring first, and they have been the aggressor. Magnolia able to thwart that attempt, but so far it's been Brookland playing on this end of the pitch. Scored on a wide open run out goal earlier. Had one go off the crossbar on a rebound from the goalkeeper. And now an opportunity there that is missed. Again, Brookland with an opportunity. They cannot cash in. So we're going to try this intro again as we've got some substitutions coming in. I want to say thanks and welcome to the 4A State Soccer Tournament on the Natural State Sports Network, presented by UAMS Orthopedic and Spine Hospital. When orthopedic injuries happen, get expert care now at UAMS Health Ortho Now. They provide fast, convenient care for all of your orthopedic needs, from sports injuries to joint pain and beyond. No appointment needed. Walk in for immediate care. Get on-site x-rays and see the best in orthopedic care all in one place. Ortho Now is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. and Saturday, 8 a.m. to noon, conveniently located at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Don't wait in pain. Walk in today. For more information, call 501-686-TOSH. That's 501-686-8674. Thanks for joining us here at Bauxite High School for Day 2 of the 4A State Soccer Tournament. I'm Steve Henson. Of course, this year's tournament now down to 2 locations. Started with 3 yesterday with Maumelle, Bauxite, and Robinson. And now we're down to Bauxite and Robinson for our final 8 matches before semis start tomorrow. You can watch, of course, all matches here today on the Natural State Sports Network. All matches at Robinson today will be on the Robinson Sports Network. A slight change for those of you who punch your ticket to semis. If you're watching here on the Natural State Sports Network today, we will be on the Natural State Sports Network tomorrow for all semifinal matchups over at Robinson. So easiest thing to do is hit that subscribe button and the notification bell, and you will not miss when we go live. And Brookland once again quickly down the pitch, but will turn it back over to Magnolia. Magnolia now with an opening. Goalkeeper going to come out and clear it. And the winner, these two squads, the 3 and 4 seeds, beating overseeded teams to get to this point. Brookland knocked off Green Forest, the 2 seed yesterday over at Robinson. Magnolia knocked off the 1-seeded Monticello yesterday over at Maumelle. So far, it's been pretty much all Brookland on the offensives here early on, which was the opposite of what Magnolia did yesterday. And scooped up by the Magnolia keeper. The winner of this one will play in the semis tomorrow at 10 a.m. And if you got 2 screens, you can watch your potential matchup play right now over at Robinson on the Robinson Sports Network as the number 1 seed, the Queen Lady Leopards, battle the North's 2 seed, the CAC Lady Mustangs. I got to wonder if our guy Will Watkins, producer, business partner over at Robinson right now, maybe has the dual screens going, Avery. He should if he doesn't. Maybe I just gave him an idea if he's paying attention to us. If he's not, I just gave him the idea to do it. Eventually I'm going to get Avery to pull that headset down and speak. We're going to break him in properly today. I mean, if I can use these 2 days to practice my goal call, and we can get the Avery McMullen voice on with us. And that one saved by the Magnolia keeper. They're keeping her busy. I want to say a huge thanks to all of our soccer fans, though. We've cleared the 4,000 subscriber mark now on the Natural State Sports Network, so certainly appreciate that. You guys should check out our Arkansas Preps Weekly podcast. Kyle Sutherland, Kevin Bohannon, bring you all of our spring sports action right now. They'll have some recaps from all of the soccer, baseball, softball action as we get ready for state championship week next weekend. It's been an upset-filled couple of days here in state tournament play, not just in soccer. A lot of one seeds fell yesterday in baseball and softball as well. And Brookland, goal! Another goal for the Lady Bearcats. And she just sneaks it in under the crossbar. And with 26:02 left in the first half, Brookland has opened up a 2-0 lead. That one cleared. Magnolia keeper going to come up and swallow it up here. Are you, hey Avery, are you guys using, are we using the mic that I left up there for the sound, or did you put a headset up there? It's pretty crazy. I can hear the ball bounce every time it hits the turf. No, it's cool. Like I ain't bothered. I like it. I think it's cool, but that thing's picking it all up out there. Oh wow. So free kick here for the Lady Bearcats. And this one easily stopped by the Magnolia keeper. Now another one easily picked up by the Magnolia keeper. Magnolia with an opportunity and a good save there by the keeper for the Bearcats. To our Brookland fans, I do want to apologize. I do not have rostered. I believe coaches were requested to send rosters. A lot did not. Brookland's is one of those. I'm going to do my best. There is a roster on SB Live, but I do not trust those to be accurate. So if I misidentify or get something wrong with one of these players, I do apologize. I have no idea who our keeper is for Brookland. Feel free to let me know in the comments, but also get ready for state tournament play. Maybe just shoot a friendly reminder to your coaches to respond to those roster requests. I know when we get to football and other non-spring sports, football, basketball, and such, it is a requirement from the AAA that each location has full rosters. And so, as a whole, we've got to do better with spring sports anyway, get more exposure for them, but hard to do without rosters being able to identify who these athletes are in a big collision. Stop the time. We're going to get a yellow card here on Magnolia. I believe that's on number 3, Kristen Carroll. And she'll make her way off of the pitch, be substituted for. This one easily saved by the Magnolia keeper. Thank you, Megan. Collier is the keeper. I appreciate that. Jose, I appreciate the kind words. I'm working on my goal call. I'm working on it, I promise. I still think, though, Avery, we should just call every goal a Pazuki. See, I should have thought about that ahead of time, and I'd have gotten Tamsy and our friends at American Pie Pizza on as a sponsor, and we could have called every goal a Pazuki. Tripp would have had a blast over here yesterday. Another opportunity and a great save by the Magnolia keeper, but she can't get back to it. Goal for the Bearcats, and it is 3-0 quickly as the Lady Bearcats are pouring it on. And my question on my goal call is, should I add some fluctuation to it? I love the way some of the commentators in soccer get the extra fluctuation, and it's a lot of fun. And this one gonna make its way all the way down into the corner. I do want to say a big thanks to Coach Baxley here at Bauxite for helping us out finding camera operators for the day. An easy save there for Collier. What you got? Beautiful. Is that Brookland? Yeah, awesome. Thank you. I don't know who was listening and heard me say that, but thank you for the roster. Oof. Every time they shut that door, it feels like this place is going to fall down. This one pushed ahead. Under 18 minutes left in our first half. And again, if you want to see the potential matchup, that's being played between DeQueen and CAC currently over on the Robinson Sports Network. It is a 0-0 tie early on. I tell you, Avery, you guys had your work cut out over here yesterday. You started the day with a double OT and then penalty kicks match. It was a much longer day for you guys over here than it was, especially for me. I was done by 5 o'clock. We were out of Maumelle, which thankfully, because I had 8U baseball to get to last night. Had a lot of fun with that one. The game we won 13-0. My 8-year-old managed to go 3 for 3 with 6 RBIs. Not a bad day. And this one up to the center here as Brookland once again on the offensive. Good job by the Lady Panthers to get back and in any threat that would have been there. Thank you, Megan. I have a roster now, so I want to say thanks to whoever was watching and heard my plea for rosters. We'll just bring Megan Combs in as our official roster keeper. Now Brookland looking. Nothing there as Ellie Reddick putting on a dribble display out there. Good job here, Brookland. Just couldn't get anything set up, unfortunately. And so now the Lady Panthers will go the other way with it. Panthers trying to get on the offensive here. Again, yesterday they were able to really control the pitch against number 1 seed Monticello. Nikki McKinney also had a gem of a day at keeper. Lucas in the chat rooting for the Panthers. You guys feel free to have a lot of fun in that chat. Obviously, remember, you're watching kids play a game, so be respectful. But show some team spirit, have a little bit of fun. We like to interact as well there, so. Or I do anyway. I don't know. Trip Keeter doesn't really like to interact in the comments. He gets a little soft sometimes. So now free kick here for the Bearcats. Some substitutions. Number 8, Bella Brown comes off. Or sorry, 6. That's 6, Laura Stevens, who came off. as well. We'll miss the number on the second one. Oh, a lot of contact there. And we're going to get another yellow card. As that's number 33, Gracie Gary, picking up the yellow card. Lucas, that name is familiar with when you say Central Sports Network. What school is that associated with? I think we have ours is our Central Tiger was the Tiger Sports Network. So that name is familiar, but I can't say that I know them specifically. Booted up. Mac Allen trying to control it. Contacted. Boy, bodies hit the turf here as a battle for that one. Opportunity here for the Bearcats. And good job is Magnolia able to get back and now fight for it. Magnolia takes it away. Trying to push it forward here. There's Ansley Stoltz. And now Brookland takes it back. And that one scooped up. McKinney. And this one up in the air. Yeah, I think that's our next order of business, Lucas, is I think our goal is to start to continue to grow our spring broadcasting. We put a lot of work into baseball this year. Coach Delaney over at Robinson puts together a massive baseball invitational during spring break, and so we got to test some things out there that I think we're going to be able to use next year with all of our new software. That was definitely the goal, is to continue to grow our broadcast on the spring sports side. Soccer, not difficult in terms of logistically broadcasting. The issue is making sure we have folks that know the game. I am not one of those folks, as I'm learning every time I'm out here. But I think that would be a goal for us in the coming years as we continue to add schools onto our network. So a big addition. I keep teasing the big addition. Magnolia shot off the side when hits the post. Doesn't go in. And a tough break for the Lady Panthers there. Magnolia is by far their best opportunity to get a score, as we're under 10 left in the first half. That shot on goal well wide. Yeah, Lucas, we do. So currently, if you take a look across the Robinson Sports Network, Sylvan Hills, Mills, Maumelle, are all networks that we do all sports. So, of course, football, basketball. I'm actually the voice on our Maumelle Sports Network, so I do everything for our Maumelle calls. And so, yeah, we do. We'll have every football game. Last year we had the addition of Parkview and their state title run. I'm not sure that we'll have Parkview back on the network this year, but a few other additions coming. But yes, sir, if you go through and check out all of our networks, you'll see all of our football broadcasts. Obviously soccer on the mind today, but definitely go check it out. I know we've done some fun things with football. Last year, Parkview Maumelle played in the playoffs in football. And on the Maumelle side, we actually originated a broadcast with our commentary crew on the sidelines, which was kind of neat. Long run here for the Lady Bearcats. Oh, a good hustle there, but that's number 17, Camellia Azorio. Oh, absolutely. Southwest Arkansas, there's a lot of, unfortunately, areas that aren't covered as they should be. And that's a big part of what we do. Is I'm a huge proponent of the talent in the state of Arkansas. And that so there's a lot of folks that go unnoticed, and a great save there by McKinney as Azorio had an opportunity once again. Yeah, Megan, I apologize. Unfortunately, with the way that the camera deck is set up here, it's a fairly narrow window. But worse than that is the pole that holds their huddle cams up actually just creates a block over there in that corner. And I think even if we could get to the corner, the stands and such, it's such a cozy confine here at Bauxite in the pit, as they call it. And unfortunately, it's just right there in that corner where there's not a whole lot we can do about it. If this press box was about 10 feet forward, it would be perfect. But unfortunately, with the way it's set up, and it's, kind of like I have to explain to our commentators and our crews very often, there are very few press boxes in the state and really anywhere at the high school level that were built for broadcast. And so that's where the struggle comes in, is between spacing and having adequate areas for cameras. And unfortunately, with the design of this press box, there's just nowhere we could put our camera. I spent a good chunk of time Wednesday trying to figure out the best way to square that up, and that's about as good as we could get. So I do apologize for that. But yeah, back to that comment Lucas was making, that the goal is to continue to push as much coverage and exposure for the student athletes in this state as we can. I know for a long time Magnolia did a really good job with their network. I think there's been some changes there, but Magnolia had always done a really good job with their network. We had our crew from Mills down there for the state basketball tournament this year, and I had some issues initially, but those folks did a great job getting us all set. So we do definitely appreciate our partners and friends down at Magnolia as well. I may be misspeaking here. I think I remember we were talking about this in our group chat not long ago. I think we were at somewhere in the neighborhood of 750 total broadcasts at this point over the last 5 years now. A lot of sports that we have brought to the folks across all of our networks, so I'm excited. I'm chomping at the bit, Avery, I'll be honest, to announce the big one that we got the contract back on yesterday, which, by the way, that may be why you need to do some some working the pipes over there, because I may need to run to Bryant and get my notary to sign a contract for me here in just a little bit. I'm hoping for a decent break between matches so that I can do that. I think our plan was to announce that last night, but we were put on hold because we need to make some changes to our graphic. Yeah, Lucas, I agree. They've done a good job on Panthers TV. Will just informed me we're over 750 now. I'll be honest, I was kind of pulling that name or that number out of thin air. I could not remember exactly the number we talked about, but I knew it was somewhere in that range. I mean, it's definitely over 750 because we're adding 28 soccer matches to it this week. I will say, though, if you watch, so you'll probably see a pretty big difference if you've jumped between what you're seeing graphic-wise, scoreboard-wise on this broadcast versus what you see over on the Robinson Sports Network broadcast. A big part of that is our software overhaul we're doing here this summer. We're switching everything to that software you see on the Robinson Sports Network right now. That is the goal, to have that done by next fall. And the cool part is for instance, I was joking about the live look-in thing a few minutes ago, and that's something that if you were watching the Robinson Sports Network, like right now, if you are a DeQueen or CAC fan watching over on that network and you want to have a look-in at what's going on over here, Will has the ability to put that feed up live in the broadcast to where you can keep up with what's going on with that broadcast over there, which is pretty cool. See if we can bait Will. There it is. Look at that. Baited Will into it as he puts the live look-in up. So, yeah, see, that's really cool. If you were to go over to the Robinson Sports Network, you would see it's a really neat high-level thing, a big part, and a nice – oh, gosh. Collier makes a great save. Just about ate the pole of the net. That was a great play. The ability of that software we're going to use next year is pretty impressive. And no pressure, Avery, but you get to learn it all. And this one attempted to knock that one in as we're down to 45 seconds left here until our break. Again, I want to say, so Megan, I know, I struggle with how much I should talk right now. I'm going to be honest, because I don't know how much y'all want to hear me talk. Now, I'll say this too. Our folks over at Robinson are they're provided by our friends at Robinson High School, and they don't really have haven't been a whole lot of they don't have a whole lot of experience as commentators. They have great soccer knowledge, but just not a ton of experience as commentators. So they're kind of feeling their way through that process. And that'll do it for our first half. It's been all Brookland Lady Bearcats through 40 minutes of play as they lead this one 3-0. And so we're going to take the 10-minute break with our friends here at Bauxite, but appreciate you watching us for 4A State Soccer Tournament here at Bauxite of the Natural State Sports Network, presented by UAMS Health, Orthopedic, and Spine Hospital. We'll be back in just a few minutes.
Many people will experience orthopedic or spine issues in their lifetime, and the pain that goes along with that can make you feel, well, like a shadow of yourself. At the new Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health, we are dedicated to providing Arkansans with a brighter future they deserve.
Now, thanks to UAMS Health, I am dancing through life.
Choose UAMS Health for a better state of health.
801 Cottage Drive, the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital. It is a beautiful hospital that I think was one of the big draws for me to actually start my practice here. And if you're an art connoisseur, there's, I believe, over 100 pieces of art by local Arkansans. So it's just a beautiful building and a nice setting to have your care.
So give us a it's on the campus of UAMS, right?
Right.
If you're thinking broadly. And the hours there, as you mentioned, are fantastic, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m. And Saturdays too.
When the game on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit. Stayed down, remain humble and I made it work. Crazy how I came out so clean from the dirt. We was using candles on the nights the lights ain't work. We ain't never going back to that and that I merch. Turn your back on me, the worst mistake you ever make. Keep my grass cut, gotta watch out for the snakes. If it's on my plate, best believe it's getting eight. I'm falling like I'm Kobe 33 before the 8. I just want the rings and the medals and the trophies. I want the Kardashians and Jenner so I know me. I wanna take a Uber to the hills to visit Chloe. I want the floor seats cause I'm tired of the nosebleeds. When the game on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit. I feel like I'm Scottie Pippen, putting on the work but they don't give me no recognition. Basically the league's MVP but the P is missing. I'm the most valuable but sometimes they tend to forget it. I live my life on the edge but my back against the wall. I make sure my shoes lace cause who gon' catch me if I fall against the odds, but I'ma beat them all. I used to have a lot of friends, I never thought my day one circle be this small, but who needs love if it's fake love? I'm trying to shine like the diamonds on Mike's glove. Get in my way and you gon' feel it just like Mike's glove. I'm trying to go from burnt rugs to the red rugs. That's facts. When the game on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit. Who gon' stop me now? I'm on a roll, let me know. Who gon' stop me now? Who gon' stop me now? Who gon' stop me now? I'm on the roll, let me know. Who gon' stop me now? Gang, gang. When the game on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit. When the game on the line, you can't fold and you can't bend. Y'all be playing it safe and I be going for the win. Remember back when they was doubting on the kid. Now they tuned in cause my game too legit.
All right, welcome back to the 4A State Soccer Tournament here on the Natural State Sports Network, presented by UAMS Orthopedic and Spine Hospital. When you think about that total joint replacement, you should think of the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. This great facility is the best total joint surgeons in the state with Doctors Larry Barnes, Jeff Stombaugh, Ben Stronach, and Simon Mears. Why would you consider going anywhere else? People come to UAMS Health from around the country to have their joints replaced, and you should too. Call 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today. That's 501-686-8674. The doctor will see you now. By the way, if you haven't gone down I-630 and just looked at that new facility, the UAMS Orthopedic and Spine Hospital, it is an impressive facility. One of the cooler looking buildings. It looks like it has like scales up the side of it. It's a really neat, really cool facility. I guess you gotta have something nice to look at when you're in pain before you walk in. Because at UAMS Health Ortho, now you will not be in pain when you leave. Oh, and another goal! Wow. What a goal for the Bearcats to start things off here in the second half. So quick it surprised me, as that was Mac Allen with the goal. That was impressive. Now, Brookland really starting to pour it on. Talking to our friend from Brookland down there who provided us with the roster. Once again, thank you very much. And they said they hope to be able, with the way things are going here in this one, especially with that fourth goal, that they're hoping to be able to get some of their young, we've got some very talented young players on this squad, and hoping to give them some valuable state tournament experience. We were talking about, said you don't get that opportunity often, especially in the second round. But the state tournament. Say a big thanks to my buddy Trip Keeter, since I know you're listening and watching. Hey, buddy. Have a great day. Enjoy your trip to Hot Springs. By the way, if you're looking for something to do this summer, indoors, where it's not 10,000 degrees, you guys should go down to Hot Springs and check out the new Hot Springs Wise Guys arena football team. Be a lot of fun, and right off the face. And who knows, you may hear some familiar voices down there. We'll see. And this one scooped up. Hi, Trip. All right, listen, one of the most talented young and up-and-coming voices in broadcasting is my guy, Trip Keeter. I give him a hard time, but it's because I love him. He's a good dude with pipes of gold. I also know, Trip, that you have absolutely nothing better to do right now if you're watching a soccer broadcast while headed to Hot Springs, I assume. And Magnolia's got a player down. Looks like she's hopped back up. That's Jocelyn Cabriales. threat thwarted there by Brookland. Their back line playing very well right now. And that one bounces up into the stands. Yeah, I'll tell you, Avery, it was something funny yesterday. Mina, in our final match yesterday over at Maumelle, in boys action, it was Mina and Hamburg. And Mina was up 1-0, and we unfortunately had some issues with our scoreboard operator who had struggles keeping up with the clock. And so for the final 5 or 6 minutes of that match, the officials, after begging the clock operator to stop the clock and they didn't, finally said, you know what, forget it, we're just going to keep the clock on the field. Well, Mina, the 4 seed, was on the verge of upset, but no one knew how much time was left. The buzzer went off with about 3 minutes left on the clock, or about what we realized was about 3 minutes left, actual minutes left in the match. But the best part of it was Mina, in order to just let time kill, they were booting balls as far as they could out of bounds. And at one point, they kicked a ball over the visiting stands all the way out into the swamps beyond the football field. It was quite entertaining to watch. And, we're going to get a penalty here on Magnolia. So we'll get a penalty kick here for the Lady Bearcats. This one, oh, great save. McKinney, that one looked destined to get right under the crossbar, but a good job by McKinney to get up and take that one. Megan, we didn't really see that out of Magnolia yesterday. I think maybe some frustration setting in. You can see it there as number 11, it's Mindy Carranza. Just kicked that out of bounds and then shrugged her shoulders, and just you could see the frustration starting to creep in with this Magnolia squad. So they cannot really get anything going against this Brookland team. So. Tripp, I'm trying, dude. I'm trying. He won't talk. He's got a headset on. I think he's just scared to pull the mic down. Look, I promise you can't say anything dumber than I've said. Just ask the AAA. Taken me a long time to get my guy Bobby Swafford to trust me. For sure, Megan, and you got to think too. I mean, a lot of emotion expended yesterday, knocking off number 1 seed Monticello, and so. Sometimes goes unnoticed when you get a squad that comes in and really puts everything they had into knocking off the higher seed, and then has to turn around and find that emotion the very next time. And so, but give Brookland a ton of credit. They've played extremely well so far this morning. Still a lot of soccer, 31 minutes left, so we'll see if Magnolia can find some magic again. Trip. And we all told you not to do that, too. Long chase, can't get to it as that one makes its way out of bounds. You know, Trip, the one thing I have learned in doing this for the last 5 years is inevitably we're all going to say or do something. Now, as long as you're not being disrespectful, that's a different story. But we're all going to mess up and say something dumb, something off the wall, something that makes absolutely no sense. When you're tasked with saying lots of words to describe lots of action, sometimes words just don't word. Yes, Megan, all semifinal games are played at Robinson tomorrow, and they will all be right here on the Natural State Sports Network. So just if you haven't, hit that subscribe button, especially if you're a Brookland fan and they have punched their ticket. As it is starting to look more and more likely, just hit that subscribe button. You won't miss it. They will play. Let me go ahead and I believe it's 10 a.m. Or, yeah, I believe it's 10. Yep. So they'll play at 10 a.m. tomorrow. And they'll play the winner of DeQueen CAC, which I believe is still a 0-0 score. I haven't checked that one in a minute, and I haven't gotten an update from Trent. And it is still 0-0. They are roughly about the same point in their match as we are. 26 minutes to go in their second half. Yeah, that's the other deal, Trip. What we think is funny in our head is probably not always funny to the other people listening. But you know what? It was funny to me. But I will say this: if you're like Trip Keeter and you hate puns, probably shouldn't listen to our pun king Jay Burr over on the Sylvan Hill Sports Network. Because that man has a pun for everything. Oh, again, good job here as Brookland kills any opportunity there to threat. Now you can kind of start to feel the desperation for Magnolia at this point. Hey, I will, Megan. I just need them to score another goal. Before the semifinals, though, tonight, I'm going to go home and practice in the mirror. I probably shouldn't do that. They're not ground rule doubles, Trip. They're automatic doubles. Get it right, sir. But Trip, he loves ground rule doubles, but not as much as you love pancakes. Shot on goal here as McKinney lets it make its way to our ball boy behind the net. I will be home after my shower tonight, and the wife's going to walk in and be like, "Why are you screaming goal at the mirror?" Oh, stumbling, and down goes Katie Bloomerek. I'm learning something new about Trip Keeter. He likes biscuits and gravy? I thought your only breakfast item you would eat was pancakes. Like, we need to get Trip Keeter an IHOP sponsorship. I'll take Waffle House. Booted. It just splits everybody as it makes its way out of bounds. This one tipped around. Brookland looking to put this one away with 24 minutes to go in our second half. Advance to tomorrow's semifinals. Trip, get on that sponsorship. There's an IHOP relatively close to exit 3. I can just see it now. You and Darius Robinson calling Mills football games with pancakes stuffed in your mouth. That'll make Will Watkins happy. Brookland got an opening here. Oh, no. Whistle here as let that one go. Oh, that's impressive. Collier, a freshman. It's Collier Modilewski. Did I butcher that or did I get it right? I take pride in getting the names right. And maybe we did. Did we get a whistle here? Now we've got a stoppage. With 22-13 in a discussion. I thought, and there's not, so this will go to McKinney, I believe, for the free kick. Ah, semi-right, dang it. I'll do better. I'll do better next time, I promise. May not know soccer, but I enjoy making sure that I get names right. A whiff on the kick there, attempt by Riley Stringer. How about Modilewski? Modilewski? That mic is high. I can hear that kid down there talking. No, you're good. It's fine. We can hear that kid's conversation. I feel like we're Megan? Dang. All right, I quit. I'm turning it over to Avery. I'm screwing everything up. Now some substitutions making their way onto the pitch for the Bearcats as number 13, Ava Tillman, number 23, Anna Hardy come in. They'll sit number 25, Emma Chamberlain, and as well as 8, Bella Brown to the bench. I believe Kylie Hubbs was another who came off the pitch there. That one into the almost into the stands. And now they do get it into the stands. We are just about halfway through our second half here. Once again, I want to say a big thanks to our friends over at UAMS for sponsoring all of our broadcasts here on the Natural State Sports Network, Robinson Sports Network, as well as over on the Maumelle Sports Network. Yesterday, when orthopedic injuries happen, get expert care now at UAMS Health Ortho Now. They provide fast, convenient care for all your orthopedic needs, from sports injuries to joint pain and beyond. No appointment needed. Walk in for immediate care, get on-site x-rays, and see the best in orthopedic care all in one place. Ortho Now is open Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 8 p.m., and Saturdays, 8 a.m. to noon. Conveniently located at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Don't wait in pain. Walk in today. For more information, call 501-686-TOSH. That's 501-686-8674. Again, I'm Steve Henson on the Natural State Sports Network. You're watching the 4A State Soccer Tournament presented by UAMS. It's been all Lady Bearcats. They scored early and haven't slowed down. Now, shot on goal. McKinney will scoop that one up. Nice shot, though, by Abby Bloomerite. Now, Bearcats setting it up. Why, Trip, you ready to move to Brookland and start a network? We'll put you there. You know, Will likes to just take you and put you wherever on new networks, so might as well just send you to Brookland. Now we see Brookland really starting to empty the bench, get some these younger players some experience, valuable experience as well. Experience like this that can pay massive dividends in the future of your program. Obviously, the present is the future right now for Brookland, as they're still trying to win a state title now, but obviously, you get some of these younger players in there with an opportunity that they otherwise normally wouldn't have in state tournament play. And makes them eyes a little smaller when they come here next year. So. Nice move. You get a shot at it and just couldn't bend it around the corner. We'll stay 4-0 with 16:50 to go. And checking out things over on the Robinson Sports Network. Hey, that's a great number of people watching over there. Over 220 folks currently watching the Queen and CAC. And that one is down to around 15 minutes to go. Still no goals scored in that one. now have a wasp antagonizing me. It's just flying right in front of us in the window. Thankfully, it's on the outside. You know, Trip, I've been a lot of places. I can't say Brookland is one of them. I've been in a lot of press boxes, though. Nice pass headed towards McKinney. She'll secure it. That one out of bounds. It'll be Brookland to control. I love the facilities being built currently around the state. There are some great arenas. I don't know that it gets much better than Searcy. I think Searcy kind of takes the cake right now for arenas. And Sylvan Hills has a fantastic arena. Of course, there's some Northwest Arkansas schools that have got some great arenas as well. And Springdale's got a fantastic facility. I'd say right now, the arena I'm most excited about is the new Galaxy at Mills. I cannot wait. I know Tripp cannot wait as well to see the finished product there. If you guys don't know and weren't aware, Tripp Keeter is the voice of our Mills Sports Network. So. You guys get a chance, jump over there and catch the action next fall. And Mills Comets look to build on a great season last year. Take that next step to a state title. Of course, the boys basketball program, state champions this year. Now they get to follow that up by playing in their new Galaxy Arena. I'm excited for that. Tripp Keeter, Darius Robinson do a fantastic job. Shanice Stigger is our producer. She does a fantastic job. Great crew over there. Oh, big contact. Got a great crew over at Mills. Avery's been holding down the fort at Robinson for the last couple of years. I may let you try your hand at Sylvan Hills next year. A little shorter drive for you. Ooh, I like it. Cooper Court at Galaxy Arena. Love it. That's fantastic. Best in the biz right there. Coach Raymond Cooper. That man, all he does is win state titles. We'll see Mac Allen come off the pitch. We're down to 11:17 to go. shot on goal as McKinney scoops it up. Oh, great opportunity there. Just kicked it off a little bit off the side of the foot. So no goal there for the Bearcats. I don't know, Tripp. That's an interesting. I don't know. Gridiron Galaxy just. I don't know if that flows. There's got to be something better. I mean, you know, over here, box side, they got the pit, so maybe the Dixon Road Dungeon. Nah, it probably don't work. Sounds fun, though. So 7:47 to go. Brookland punching their ticket to the semifinals. Still scoreless over at Robinson, and that shot on goal comes up short. Easy save there for the Bearcat keeper, as that is Hannah Ming, it would seem. If I'm incorrect, let me know. It's the number on that jersey, so I'm assuming that's correct. And now Brookland, another opportunity, trying to get it to the middle. Shot on goal. Oh, wide left. Lindsay Abel will make her way off the pitch, and so McKinney will put it in play for the Panthers. Tough day for the Magnolia Panthers. Again, great job yesterday knocking off 1 seed Monticello. The run is going to end here at Bauxite against the Brookland Bearcats, but if you're a Magnolia fan, you got to be excited about the season and getting to the second round here. So when you look across their roster, not a lot of 2025 players on there. A lot of 26, 27, 28. So you got to believe that this is a Magnolia Lady Panther squad that we're going to see right back here again next year, with the potential to make an even deeper run. Oh, some contact. Hope she's okay. Slow to get up, but now up on her feet. And that was Mac Allen who took the shot over here in the corner. That one booted up. We're under 5 to play. This one scoots behind the Bearcat back line. Oh my gosh. See, Avery, that's why I couldn't play soccer. I'd be so mad after being kicked in the face that many times. Well, I'm disappointed. I didn't get to practice my goal call anymore in this one. Still got 4 minutes to do it, but this one looking all settled. We might get a late goal here. We'll see. Our next matchup be at noon, roughly thereabout. Staying on pretty good time right now, so I think we'll probably start that one at noon. This is the West 1 seed Green Forest. Knocked off 4 seed Brookland Bearcats yesterday in boys action. We'll play the South's 3 seed, the Hope Bobcats, who dismantled the East 2 seed Warren yesterday 4-0. That was an impressive performance. I got to see that one yesterday over at Maumelle. Impressive job by Hope. So that should be a fun matchup as both come in winning by 4 goals in their first round match. So join us for that one about 20 minutes after this one ends. Brookland. Let's try one more here. Got an opening. Kick and goal! As Brookland scores again. And it is 5-0. And Avery, I'm perfecting it. It's coming. I might be a soccer guy after all. Is that Mac Allen again on the goal? I believe it was at 29. Turn. Yep, 28, Mac Allen. And foot or ankle pain slowing you down. It's time to visit the experts at the Orthopedic and Spine Hospital at UAMS Health. Doctors Martin, Andrews, and Parham provide both surgical and non-surgical treatment for foot and ankle issues, from common problems to more serious conditions. They're here to get you back on your feet, literally. Call Ortho at 501-686-TOSH to schedule your appointment today. Get back to living pain-free. It's 501-686-8674. And, oh, that one just wide of the net. What is that? I think our camera operator was knocking up there or something on the ledge. into the corner. I am going to go upstairs between matches and see if we can figure out something with that camera. But I don't know if there's much more we can do. We may have an injured Magnolia player here, too. She hit her head hard on that turf. Let's hope she's okay. They may have her come off. Let's see. I'm saying she's okay. 30 seconds to go. One knocked out. 15 seconds. And the final buzzer will sound, and that'll do it here from Boxsides. Brookland dismantles the Magnolia Panthers 5-0 to punch their ticket to the semifinals tomorrow at 10 a.m. against the winner of DeQueen CAC, currently over on the Robinson Sports Network. Once again, we appreciate you guys joining us here for the 4A State Soccer Tournament on the Natural State Sports Network, presented by UAMS Orthopedic and Spine Hospital. I'm Steve Henson for Avery McMullen. We'll be back in what looks to be about 24 minutes with boys action here on the Natural State Sports Network. See you in a few.